Welcome back to Mic'd Up with Emari Doby. Today's episode is one that hits very close to home. My guest isn't just a standout Division I athlete. She's someone I've had the privilege of knowing since our elementary school days. So it's an honor for me to sit down today with not only a competitor, but a longtime friend. Help me welcome Purdue's very own Kiki Smith. How do you feel today?
I'm feeling good. I'm excited to be doing this. So.
Yay. I'm very glad that Kiki was okay with doing this. She just got in town, the other day.
Literally yesterday.
My girl's been running, y'all. She's been busy. Okay. Is it okay with you if we start?
Yep.
Okay. So take me back. Did you ever imagine in Topeka that you'd be hooping at Purdue?
Honestly, no. I would have never thought I would be playing basketball at the University of Purdue. But the fact that I am in the position that I'm in, I'm very happy and blessed to be in it. So no complaints.
Yes, ma'am. So what's one memory from our Topeka days that still makes you laugh?
Oh boy. Okay, so definitely our middle school basketball days. Middle school in general, I feel like we had so much. Because middle school, that's just a peak in life. But definitely our basketball days when we were on the same team, obviously, and just like the practices, it was always something. And then the games, it was just always something to look forward to each practice and game. So it was definitely those middle school days for sure.
And it was so cool because we had first grade together or was it second grade?
Second grade.
So we've known each other for so long. So when we got to that middle school year, it was like so much fun.
Yes, for sure.
We were just honestly just playing just cause.
Yes, and then it was also exciting to finally get to really play together. That was also a fun part of it too.
Yeah, we're reminiscing right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, when did basketball start to feel more than just a game to you?
I would say definitely at a young age. Out of all the other sports I played, like softball, volleyball, track, everything, basketball was just one of those ones that I felt like came natural to me and was just one of those sports that I just enjoyed doing no matter when it was or what time of day or how I felt. Basketball just always was with me, just stuck with me from when I very first started at a little young age. So
How old were you when you started? What was your first time you dribbled that ball?
Literally, yeah. From the second I could walk or hold a ball, I had one in my hand all the time. And then just having older sisters as well, being around them playing basketball, it was just always there. So I just always around one and just stuck with it.
Yeah, and your older sisters are pretty good ball players.
Yes, definitely.
How much did their influence play on you?
Just seeing the things that they were doing and always looking up to them and being I want to be like them or I want to be able to do that. So just having them to look up to, and then also our dad had always coached us from when we were little. So just having them and then him in my corner as well, it was set up for me. All I had to do was go get it. So.
Yeah. Okay. I love that answer. What's been the biggest adjustment from going from high school to playing in the Big Ten?
Okay, so coming out of high school, I actually went JUCO. I committed to a D1 and then ended up decommitting and went JUCO. But anyway, so I started at a JUCO level, and then from JUCO I went to Arkansas, which is SEC. And so then from the SEC, obviously, to the Big Ten. So going...
Keep moving up, y'all.
So literally each stage was definitely different. Going from high school to JUCO, that was a jump in terms of, being on schedule with things, literally having a schedule that you have to live by. I would say in JUCO I did have a little bit more free time on my hands. And then from JUCO to the SEC, that was a jump just in terms of obviously school, it's a little harder. On the court, it's fast paced, everyone's here for a reason. Everyone who is in the SEC, they can hoop. However it is, they can hoop, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end, they can hoop. So just having to get used to that, realizing what my role was out there, and then, like I said, just the time. Being at the SEC school, we didn't have much free time on our hands. We're strictly scheduled from the morning you wake up to your classes, to practice, film, treatment, everything like that. So you're booked and busy. And then now that I'm at a Big Ten school, obviously it's still basically the same in terms of my schedule and how busy I am and the things I have to do throughout the day. But the only real difference is Purdue is a really big academic school, and they take pride in their academics. So that's definitely a leap for me. Just getting adjusted to that, and basically academics is just as important as basketball at Purdue, and I mean that's anywhere, but with it being a really big academic school, it's can be a lot, but
Yeah.
I'm getting adjusted, so.
Yes, ma'am. I bet the parents love to hear that. She's in the books, y'all.
Yeah.
So, fans see you on the court. What's something that they don't see behind the scenes? Because, like you said, it was an adjustment. So that might mean more gym time, more study hall time. What does that look like for you?
So, honestly, a lot of fans don't see, like, the mental side that comes with, you know, not just basketball in college, but literally any sport in college. Just, you know, the tough days, the tough battles, the days that you just literally have no energy, no motivation to maybe want to go to practice or get up and go to class, but knowing that you have to, and it's a part of the, like, what comes with it. I feel like a lot of that can go unnoticed at times. Just because you're really judged by how you, 90 minutes in a game and how you perform in a game. So it's like they see that little part, but they don't see all the outside noise and all the things that happen behind the closed doors that really make you into who you are on the court. And so really the mental side, I feel like it goes unnoticed not a lot. But, you know, there's people out there who notice it and who are there to help. But I feel like me personally, that's something that I have struggled with a lot. But having the right, like, support system, like whether it be my teammates, my coaches, things like that, that definitely plays a big role into it as well. So.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. Because, hey, we both play. And
yes.
My mom can tell you the amount of times I said, Mom, I don't know if I can do this anymore.
No,
like,
that's
I want to
so,
come to Topeka.
It's so real. Like, when you think about it and you're going through so much, sometimes it can be hard to, like, see the good or, like, see the other side of what's going to come out of it. But it takes a lot to keep going. So.
Can I ask, what motivated you every day?
Honestly, it was my family, and then also just knowing that God put me in this situation for a reason.
Amen, yes.
Knowing that if I couldn't get through it, He wouldn't have put me in this situation. And like I said, just my family, they motivate me, knowing that I have all of their support back at home. My 2 nieces and my nephew, like, they motivate me so much, just knowing that they can look up to me and see all that I've done. So definitely, you know, God keeps me going, and then my family as well. So.
Okay. Well, would you mind taking us through, like, a day in the life of a summer workout?
Yes. So.
You just got back on top of the head.
Yes. So, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have lift in the mornings, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, conditioning. But both of the days are still the same. So I'll just take us through a Monday. So we have our lift at 7 a.m., which means I'm up by like 6:20. Luckily, no, thanks. Luckily, our apartments that we stay in are literally right across the street from the arena, so that is definitely a saver. But so we wake up about 6:20. We have a 10-minute rule. So any meeting, any practice, anything that we have scheduled, we have to get there 10 minutes before. And so, which means we have to be up there at 6:50. So like I said, I get up at 6:20, in the weight room by 6:50, starting up by 7. On lift days, we're in there for probably about an hour or so, maybe a little more, depending on how quick we're getting through it. In conditioning days, it's usually 30 to 45 minutes. And then after that, we will have like a mandatory team breakfast at our cafeteria. So everyone will go to that. And then usually after our breakfast, some people will go get treatment. Depending on if it's a practice day or not, we'll kind of get, the rest of the day kind of chill, do your classwork. If it is a day that we have practice, we'll go eat breakfast, come back, people will get treatment. Probably get like an hour or so break in between to get ready for practice. Practice for like 2 hours and we'll be done. And then for me, I go to this thing called like the cave. That we have at Purdue to I can go down there, get extra work done, get help if I need it. So after practice, I'll usually grab something to eat and then go straight there. Depending on how much work I have or whatnot, I can be there from an hour to 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm one of those people that once I'm locked in and doing my work, I'm kind of locked in and just want to get it done. So I'll do that, and then by that time it's probably 4 p.m. or so, and then after that, back to the room, showering up, and just chill time from there.
Yeah, recover from all the stuff you did.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the next part. If you had a signature dance move for every time that you scored, what would it look? She's already smiled. What would it look like?
Okay, so most times when I score, like, sometimes I'll give a reaction, sometimes I won't.
You be humble.
Yeah.
I know.
Sometimes, yes. It really depends on, like, the momentum of the game. Like, if it's a hype game, I get an and one, like, I probably won't dance, but I'll, like, be yelling, like, and one, like, I'm gonna get tense, like, I'm gonna get hype. And then, like, a 3, I may, like, just hold up, like, a 3, like, for 3 fingers or something. But if I had to do a dance move, I would trip out. If I knew how to trip out, I'd definitely trip out, because, come on now.
Okay. So next time you do something crazy in the game.
Yeah.
Okay,
or maybe on the bench I'll start doing it. So like in the game I get back on defense. But from the bench I gotta learn though.
Trip out?
Yeah.
We have to do a TikTok after this when you trip out.
Yeah.
Hold her accountable, y'all. Okay. So where has your faith in God shown up most in your journey?
I would say my faith in God has shown up like in the hardest parts, like when I didn't know what was next for me, when I literally was just trusting in Him. Like, going back to how I said I was committed to a D1 coming out of high school. Well, I ended up getting there. It was a little different than I had pictured and I thought it was going to be. We did have a little change in the coaching staff as well, so that kind of played a part. But I ended up getting rhabdo, which was like basically the muscles in my body were like breaking down and releasing like these toxic proteins, and it can really mess up your body. And so with that being said, I was in hospital for about 3 days, had to stay down there. I was 7 hours from home. I'm a freshman, summertime, and just during those 3 days, like I just kept praying about like, is this where I need to be? Like, God, just give me signs, like really just talk to me. And the signs were definitely there.
Yeah.
The signs were there, and so from that point forward, I decided to leave there and go to my JUCO. And during that time, it didn't make sense to a lot of people. It didn't make sense to my own family, actually. Like, I really felt alone during that time. Like, it was one of those, like, really vulnerable moments for me. Like I said, leaving a D1, knowing that literally before I even got to high school, everyone knew that I was just going D1. It's just about where I was going to go. And then realizing that I had the opportunity and I went JUCO, like, that turned a lot of heads. Like, that sparked a lot of, voices and stuff like that. But like I said, just trusting in Him, trusting that He had a plan for me, knowing that it didn't make sense to me, but at the same time, I knew that if I trusted in Him, like, it was all going to work out. And then I ended up going to my JUCO, broke some records as a freshman, got a ton of accolades, freshman of the year, MVP of our regional tournament, of the national tournament, player of the year for all JUCOs, like a lot of little things that I got while I was there. And I feel like all of those things were things that I needed to do to really realize like the player I was, the person I was, a lot of things like that. And then obviously I got to go to the SEC, and then like just throughout my whole journey, like the hardest parts, God was always there to like lead me, to guide me, just having that faith in Him even when like everything just seemed to be going so wrong, just really trusting Him. He's always been there in the toughest parts, just to guide me when I don't know what's next. I know He knows, so just continue to trust in Him, and just literally through all the hard parts of it all, He's been there. And obviously He's been there through the good as well, but I've never had to question anything that I'm going through because I know it's for a reason, and He's just trying to show me something. So it's all about trusting it.
One thing that I've learned about God is He's going to put you through trials to build you for what He's going to give you. Because I could attest to that. I had an ACL injury, and I'm like, oh my gosh, ACL, it's a year. But in that, I found I wanted to be a physical therapist. I loved my physical therapist. I was able to like listen to my body in college. Like, you shouldn't fight through this. Your body can only maintain so much. I started to stretch more. I actually fell in love with drinking water. Like, doing some stuff that, okay, your parents will tell you to sit down and stretch, but you won't do it until you go through stuff. So I feel like God put you through that. And she's very humble, but you won a national championship. I think you didn't mention that. I was waiting. That's like the highlight of my podcast. Like, you go to her Instagram, you see her on the floor with the championship. That's huge.
Yeah, we're 37-0 freshman year.
That's huge, and it's in Kansas.
Kansas.
I see nothing but greatness in your story. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, what's something that one of your role models told you that have stuck with you till today?
One of my high school coaches, we would always have like really personal talks about like basketball and life, and he would always just tell me like, it's you versus you. And, like, at the time, like, obviously being in high school, not being fully matured and stuff, like, I'm just, yeah, me versus me. But I feel like as I've gotten older, that's something that has always stuck with me. Like, it is me versus me. Like, at the end of the day, no one can stop me from what I want to do except myself. Like, no one can limit me on the court except myself. Like, if I want it, I got to go get it. Like, no one's going to push me to go get it. No one's going to force me to go get it. Like, yeah, I'll have people who motivate me. But at the end of the day, like, it all falls back onto me and what I'm going to do. And so that has definitely always stuck with me, like, you versus you. So
that's really good.
Yeah.
So, we both love music, right?
Yes.
Who has the best playlist in your locker room at Purdue, and what song gave it away?
Okay. So, yeah, I have this girl on my team. Her name is Tara, but we always call her Cookie.
Okay, Cookie.
Yeah. But her... Ooh, that girl carries a speaker with her everywhere. I'm literally everywhere. I'm talking about we're leaving the apartments to go to workouts in the morning. She has a speaker playing in her backpack. We get in the locker room, speaker just playing. We're in the open gym doing open runs.
She's on the art.
Yes, she has it. I feel like songs that gave it away that it was her was, really anything. She played songs that everybody on the team knew one way or another. She played some Youngboy one morning, and I don't listen to him too often, but I do at times.
Better songs.
Yeah, and so she had played some, and obviously with it being 6 a.m, we're trying to get hyped up. We playing some Youngboy. I'm like, okay, I mess with it. So probably just her playing some Youngboy that time in the locker room before workouts.
Because you got to read the room. You might have some country over here. You might have some gospel, R&B. You got to just give us a little taste of something.
Yes,
I understand that. They be the best because they can read the room. They see that 2 people is bopping their heads, change the song.
For sure.
That's me now. So I gotta get comfortable first, but then I'm gonna be on the ice every day.
No, I already
know. So, my favorite question: if we play 1-on-1 right now, what's the score? 1 to 11, and I'm ready for the answer.
Okay, obviously, like, I got to bet on myself. Same for you. You got to say yourself too. But
What you got?
I feel like it would probably be like 9-11. I feel like it would be close. Like, I feel like we play like similar but really different at the same time. I don't know. I feel like it'd be really fun, especially now.
You taking the win?
I gotta say myself, but I feel like it would be really competitive and fun because, like, obviously the last time we ever like played together or anything like that was at middle school, and I think I played you guys once in high school.
Probably.
It was during COVID though. So.
Oh yeah. Well, it was 2020.
Oh yeah. So we haven't played. We haven't played against or with each other in so long. So like now that we've both been at the college level, like I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah. If we get like 15, 20 likes, we can maybe do a little one-on-one on video.
That would be fun. You might have to come back.
I'm setting the bar low because I want them to see. No, I'm locking up. No. I didn't play defense in middle school. For
yeah, you did.
You was getting
yeah. No, I was saying you did, but
okay.
We was young then, so it's fine. But now,
I expected a crazy disrespectful answer.
Nah, I can't. I respect you. I know you can hoop too, so.
I appreciate that.
For sure.
There's love right here, y'all. Okay. If your team, we're going to go Purdue and our middle school Shawnee Heights basketball team.
Okay.
If your team got stranded on the island, who's lasting the longest and who's out first?
Okay, let's start with Purdue right now.
Purdue right now.
So definitely, like I said, no, not Cookie.
No, sorry.
Not Cookie, no. I feel like Lana McCarthy would be the one to survive, and I feel like.
Tell me about Lana. Why did you choose her?
Lana's just that person you can always go to, like when
like
you
the mom of the team.
Yes, like when you don't know something, like Lana just knows. Like and she's quick to Google it up. Like so, I would definitely say Lana, and then the person who definitely would tap out first would be my roommate Taylor Henderson.
Okay.
That girl cannot do outside. Like if there's no if we go to the pool and there's no shade, if we're at the lake, there's no shade, she's back inside.
She's
like
under the tent.
She's under the tent. She's not going to be outside, so definitely her.
Okay.
She would tap out first, for sure. And then for middle school, I would say Abby Fletcher would definitely...
now Victorian.
Yes, she would definitely stick it out the longest and survive. And then first person tapping out would be Layla Krim.
We love you, though. We love you.
Yeah, she's so funny, but she's definitely tapping out first.
That was a fun year for us. It was a great year.
Yes.
So, if little Kiki from Topeka could see you now, what would she say?
Honestly, little Kiki probably would just be crying. Like, she probably wouldn't even, like, know what to say, just speechless. I mean, I've come so far from then to now, and just thinking back to, like, everything that I've gone through, like, little Kiki would have been like, how are we ever going to get through that? Like, if I would have known any of it. So she'd probably be crying, just, like, be really happy, like, just be so proud. Really just speechless, though, because, like, I've been through so much. So just knowing that I still have kept going and haven't given up, like, she'd probably be crying.
Okay, so speaking of AAU, you were a well-known athlete on Phenom, Missouri Phenom, right?
Yes.
Briefly share your experience with the organization or how it assisted shaping you as an athlete. Because it was one of the better programs.
Yeah.
How did that affect you?
I enjoyed playing for Phenom. It was, like I said, a good experience. A lot of connections through them. The coaches, great coaches. They always pushed us, wanted us to be better, made it about us, and did what they needed to do in order to get us where we wanted to go and where we needed to go. I loved it. I don't really have too much negative to say about it at all. Just all positive things, good things. Like I said, a lot of opportunities came out of
Junior NBA.
Yeah, playing with them, going to play at Junior NBA, winning that.
Yeah.
That was exciting. So, like I said, Phenom's a really good organization. I got a lot out of it, not only as a player, but as a person as well. Just being able to be blessed and be able to be put into the opportunities that I was being put into. That definitely helped shape me, not only as a player, but like I said, as a person as well. So definitely brought me a lot of good.
Yes, Missouri Phenom, we love you.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the other questions I was interested in asking you was, for me, going from high school to college, I felt like I wasn't prepared. I didn't have like an older sister, even somebody in Topeka that went to Division I level for us to like, hey, what is it like? So I was curious, you've been playing AAU, great programs, you've been in the gym, your dad's been in the gym with you by your side. Were you prepared for the intensity of college?
Okay, well, this is actually a really good question. I can answer this going from my JUCO to Arkansas, but like I said, coming from high school to my JUCO, I had rhabdo, so I was out for like the whole summer because you have to obviously take a long break because if it comes back, it can like start damaging your body more. So when I got it, I was out for like I said, those 2 to 3 days in the hospital, but I was out the entire summer. So I was terrified going because I'm like, JUCO, you don't have no rules, no restrictions.
On the line.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it there. I obviously I struggled, but once I got it down, like I felt great. Now going from JUCO to Arkansas, phew. There's really, I don't want to say there's really no real way. There's no right way to prepare, honestly. Like,
you can run.
You can do all the shooting, dribbling, working out drills you want. But once you get there and you actually have to lace them up and do whatever conditioning or whatever they have lined up for you, it's going to be some stuff you probably never thought of, some stuff you never thought to try, some drills you never even crossed your mind. Like, it's going to be a totally different atmosphere, but that's what makes it fun, and that's what, motivates me, honestly. So, I mean, there's really no right specific way to prepare, but I feel like coming out of high school, I wasn't prepared. Clearly, I didn't have the opportunity to really get prepared. And then going from my JUCO to Arkansas, I did running stuff. I did got in the gym, did this and that. But like I said, once I started doing those workouts, I was like, whoo. But
and it's hard because you get a break. We don't get many breaks. Christmas, I think we get 2 days. Thanksgiving, we have a game that day.
We don't get
so when you're home, they're like, oh, get in the gym.
Yes, and it's so hard.
They're talking about a week off.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a part of what comes with it, but that's when you have to, it comes down to, missing, the little fun stuff you may want to do in order to get, the time in the gym and, devote your time to your sport. Like, that's where all that comes down to. But
Yeah.
it is definitely hard when you're at home. You know, you don't get to see your family too often. And then you still got to think about, okay, I got to get this running. I got to get this. Like, I got to make sure I can't lose none of this. Because they'll know. Like, you know, they know if you're not in the gym, if you're not running, if you ain't done nothing.
Gosh, yes.
And that's definitely the worst feeling.
Yeah.
So
that was just a question, because I know a lot of athletes out there look up to you, in Division I players. Collegiate, if you go to college, kudos, amazing. Like, that's very rare. Going to college is a blessing, no matter what division you go. So if you're thinking like, oh, I need to run a mile a day, great, but it's still not gonna like get you to the level that you need to be at. I know in West Virginia, the humidity in Denver,
it also depends on where you go.
The coach, the playing style. If you run I know we are doing a transition this year. What do you guys? What's your game plan this year? Not too much, but just a little bit.
Basically saying, you know, pace, tempo on the offensive end. So, so you're not getting a break. There is no setup to play, maybe. We'll just go. Whatever they give it to, like, whatever they give to us, take it and run with it. So.
Okay. Thank you for that. That's a good answer. So, I was curious about your Native Indian tribe. You played in a lot of tournaments that I've seen online.
Yes.
And you dedicated a lot of time to, what do you call them, like, just...
I just call them native tournaments.
Native tournaments? Okay,
Yes.
How has that been an influence on your life?
Oh, our little native tournaments. I love them. Yeah. Just being able to be around like other people, other native athletes, that's so big, and just being able to like build connections with them, and then like other native coaches and other people who have podcasts and things like this. So it's really cool that it brings us all together. And my tribe is Comanche. That's the tribe that I'm enrolled in. I have several others, but I'm enrolled in Comanche. And so just getting to play with, you know, other Comanches on my team, or just seeing other ones at the tournament, like, it's like really cool opportunity. It's a really cool experience. I've loved every bit of it. And native ball, like, it's different from like your just typical basketball. We play free. We just get up and down. Like, type of passes we do, you got to be ready. Like, no matter what it is, like, you got to be ready. It's coming some way or another. So, and I feel like that just goes back to actually going to a tournament and just watching some of the games and things like that. You'll be able to see like how we play. And it's just fun. It's just exciting. Like I said, you get to be around other natives as well, and just being able to connect with them and get to know them. It's really cool. So I've loved it. Yeah, I know you really done a lot of things with your community, which is amazing. And I saw you got a tattoo. Yes.
On your leg?
Yes, I got a tattoo of my grandpa's Native American name.
Okay.
So with a little feather. So that is really special to me because I didn't get to meet him. And my mom and my sisters are always like, you look just like him. Like, my mom will be like, oh, this picture like reminds me of your grandpa. So getting that, like, it was really special to me, and it meant a lot to me, just knowing how good of a person that he was, and just knowing that was my grandpa.
Yeah,
so
and my grandpa.
And he had he played a big role and an impact on our tribe as well. So he's very known. So just knowing that, like, and like I said, going to those native tournaments, a lot of people know who he is. So it's just really cool to be like, oh, like, you know who my grandpa is. Like, that's really cool. So I love it.
Okay, yeah. What's one piece of advice you give to a kid back home dreaming of playing college ball?
A piece of advice I would give is to never give up. Like, always keep going. You're going to have days where you don't want to, you don't feel motivated, you feel like everybody's against you, and that takes me back to it's you versus you. Like, you got to want it. Never let anyone force you out of doing something that you know you have your heart and mind set on doing. So I like I said, you can only stop yourself. So just never give up, keep going. Just remember that it's you versus you. And no matter what, you always got God on your side if you believe in him, so you always have him on your side. So it don't matter who else you got, because you know you always have him.
Yeah.
But, like I said, just never give up, keep going, and just always remember it's you versus you. If you want it, go get it. So.
Amen to that. Y'all hear that? You see where she's at? Y'all hear that? So, that's a wrap for today's episode of Mic'd Up with Emari Doby. But, Kiki, thank you so much. Not just for sharing your story and being vulnerable with us, but for being such a big part of my story. From our days in Topeka to now watching you shine at Purdue, it's been a blessing to witness your story. And so before we close, I just added this new cool thing where we have like a thank you minute. And because no story is ever told alone, And this is where we pause to honor someone who has helped us along the way. So would you like to recognize somebody today?
You want someone like specific or
Anybody you want. Just think anyone you want.
okay.
I got a list, so you can go.
Well, I want to say definitely my family, but individually, like my pops. He's helped me so much.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah, my dad. He's helped me so much, especially mentally, just always being there for me to guide me, like help guide me. He's been through a lot too, so just knowing that he's been through some stuff and that he's actually here to try to help me and better me as his daughter. Thank you to him. And then, like I said, my mom as well, always being there, supportive, being with me. My sisters, they've always been there. So really just my family, they've always been by my side. In the times that I've wanted to give up, they've never let me. So I appreciate them for that because God knows how many times I wanted to give up. But just that little bit of strength to push me, keep me going, like that means everything to me.
Okay. And for me, I thanked my mom last time, just in case you thought Rebecca, but I like to thank the ones that don't get noticed. I feel like our parents, when you go do something, your parents are, oh, I'm so proud of Kiki, da-da-da. So my aunts, you even know them, my Aunt Tanya, Aunt Lisa, Rara, my grandma, Mima, my Uncle Joe, the ones that don't get noticed and like your support and your love and your shine is in the background. Even after a game that I may have had 39 turnovers, they'll text me, we're proud of you, we love you. And those are the days that your mom's going to be there for you. Your dad's going to be like, on your butt, but he's still going to love you. So it's good to have family that is there.
Yes.
So, of course, I love my parents. But.
Yeah, I would definitely say the same because I was thinking about that too. Like my grandma, obviously, like after every game, she'll win or lose, she sends me a little message. And like you said, obviously, you're like your intermediate, your mom, your brothers, your sisters, they're always going to be there. But knowing that like your other family supports you as well and that maybe they can't do as much, but like simple messages like that and just still knowing that they support you, like thank you to them as well.
So before we sign off, let people know where they can follow you.
Okay, so you guys can follow me on Instagram at kikismith.23.
TikTok, Twitter.
Okay, so my TikTok is kikismith.3. You can follow me on there. And then I'm on Twitter here and there. I usually just use it for basketball, so I'm only on there during season. But my Twitter is Kiki, so it's KIKIII, so 3 I's.
I'll add it for YouTube,
Kiki Smith.
Okay.
And then
Facebook,
just Kiki
your name,
Smith.
right?
Yeah, you find me.
You want your LinkedIn on there too?
Any
business on there?
Yeah, but those are the main things. I'm not too big on social media, but being a college athlete, obviously, sometimes you have to like get into the media in order for certain stuff to work out. So I have it, but yeah, go follow me.
Okay, I'm gonna have all of those linked and also in the video somewhere so they could just type it in. But to everyone listening, I also encourage you to take a moment after this episode to tell someone that's been a part of your journey how grateful you are for them.
For sure.
Because gratitude grows when it shares. I know I shared this last episode, but at Marshall, our coach had us put 3 things that we were grateful for in the group chat every day. And even the days that you might just go to the gym and work out, go lift, go eat Chipotle, and go home, I was still able to find things that I was grateful for. Because even having a roof over my head, a car to get to practice, legs to be able to run, a phone to be able to, these days you see everything online. I'm grateful for walking to like anything.
No, for real. That's
good health.
real.
Good health is very important these days, as you said earlier. So I encourage you to also share with somebody how grateful you are for them.
Yes.
And hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video so we can keep bringing untold stories to light. You can also follow me on Instagram at EMARIDOBY.media. And then I have a personal Instagram, Emari_JD. And then on Facebook, this will be on Facebook also, Emari Doby. Twitter is Emari_JD. We'll have the audio on SoundCloud. Last time we had a malfunction, but we're going to have audio on SoundCloud.
Okay.
We'll have the video on YouTube, of course. And you can follow me on those platforms for updates and everything. So, but until next time, keep the faith, keep grinding, keep shining, And I'll see you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.
She's going back to college.
Yes, I'll be back. But also, I just want to say thank you for having me. I know you've been through a lot too, and you have a story to tell yourself. So it's definitely inspiring. And then also just getting to know you and also knowing what you've been through too, and that, you know, you're at where you're at now. That's inspiring as well. So I'm very proud of you. Yo, for real.
Oh my God. We kept the friendships in second grade.
Yeah.
Look at God. It'd be so cool if we could play y'all though.
Man.
Playing Purdue. We haven't got our schedule out
We
yet.
did. I
I
know.
know.
I don't like it too much.
Are y'all playing any schools near West Virginia I can check out?
I gotta look at it again, honestly. I can show you when we get up.
We can show. Yeah, that's top tier, y'all. But have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you get with Kiki's story. She's gonna be great this year. The rest of her life, but this year at Purdue, we're excited.
Yes,
so.
thank you.
Yes. Anything else you want to share?
No, I'm glad I was able to do this, and I'm appreciative of the opportunity. So,
Amen to that.